Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the channel. Well, today I wanted to just cover a couple of places that you can camp, and the majority of them are free, and each one and each state and each county and whatnot will have its own requirements. So this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. And I thought about this because I've ran into a few people here in the Flagstaff area that actually had no idea that you could camp for up to 2 weeks for free in the forest. So I'm going to talk about a few of those. Again, this is not all inclusive, and I don't have the answers for every one, but this will give you something to look into if you're considering going camping, whether it's in a car, in a van, using a tent, in an RV, or travel trailer, or a fifth wheel, whatever it may be. So this is not going to cover RV parks because those are pretty self-explanatory, and you could go to any of their websites and check out their accommodation and rates. I prefer not to pay for camping. So welcome to the channel. I'm Ralph Luck, and you're watching RV'ing with Luck. And that's because I've been full-time in my Class C RV for 4.5 years. And I would say 99% of the time I'm camping for free. Currently, I'm in the Coconino County Forest, which is near Flagstaff, Arizona. Actually kind of surrounds Flagstaff, Arizona. So place number one is the National Forest. At least here in Coconino County. Again, every national forest could be different, so check before you go. Coconino County National Forest allows 14 days of free camping in the forest. My rule is leave it cleaner than you found it. So I've also had my evil cat Ninja with me for the 4.5 years, and she's outside roaming around the forest. I really wanted to shoot this outside in the beautiful forest area that would be my background, but it's just a little too chilly and windy, so I'm doing it inside, laying on my bed in the bedroom of my RV. I'm taking you to Ash Fork and Chino Valley, Arizona in my next video. But let's move on. You've got BLM land, which is Bureau of Land Management. That also in Arizona allows 14 days of free camping. BLM land is typically desert. So it's a different environment, but same thing. BLM land seems to be getting really trashed the last couple of years. So again, leave it cleaner than you found it. Next is Arizona State Trust Land. Now that does require an annual permit and has more restricted areas. And I think that annual permit's like $12 or $15 or $16. You could get it online, and I printed out the permit when I needed it, and I was able to camp for free for a couple weeks around the Phoenix area. State land, Arizona State Trust Land is little patches and pockets of desert land, usually around residential communities, and most of the times I've camped there, I've had police knocking on my door because neighbors see me in a dirt lot across the street from them and think I'm doing something illegal. And I show the officer the permit. I have had an occasion where the officer says, well, that permit's no good here. You need to leave. I wasn't going to fight him, argue with him, I should say, and I just moved on. So you got to be a little bit kind of ready to move at any given time when you're on that, but it is a viable option for very inexpensive camping, especially if, like me, you're in the Phoenix area for some medical appointments or things like that, or visiting friends or going to an attraction, and you're only going to be there a few days. That's a good option. Then there's national parks and state parks. Typically, especially national parks, there is going to be like an entrance fee. Many of them do have hookups, and many of them have dry camping. Many of them have stay requirements, but do have, especially a lot of national parks, have different monuments and places to see and activities to do. Again, because every national and state park is different, especially among different states across the country here in America. Hello to you non-American viewers. Welcome and thank you for viewing my channel. But that's just me real quick throwing out many options that you have for free camping. Texas has wonderful free stays at their at their rest stops. They have beautiful rest areas. I've been to several of them across the state of Texas. And New Mexico, I've stayed in some of their tourism centers. Like, I know I'm not getting the name right, but they have like a tourist visitor center, and they allow free overnight camping at definitely several of them in New Mexico. And again, there's a lot of options out there for you besides just the routine Walmart. Cracker Barrel, free overnight camping at most Cracker Barrels. Bass Pro Shops typically allow free overnight camping. So there's a lot of options out there. And you may ask yourself, well, Ralph Luck, how do you find all those spots? Just doing a little research in advance, and especially iOverlander 2 is a free app. I've used that to travel the country. Again, 99% of the time staying at free spots. So I hope you learned a little, especially if you're a newbie just starting out. Don't think you have to stay at expensive RV parks. Now, you may want to kind of put your toe in the water and test the waters out. And you might want those full hookups and things to get accustomed and used to your accommodations, whatever it may be. But there is plenty of free camping out there, or low-cost camping. So thank you for watching. I'm going to show you a little bit of ninja outside earlier today. So we're out here on a pretty windy day. Still got to take that trash out. Now that I got my Jeep back, I did get a new addition since my spare tire cover disappeared a few weeks ago. Just walked away. I got a new one. And this is how you keep mice off your vehicle. And as a final note, today, well, I'm sorry, you're watching this on Sunday. Yesterday on Saturday, which for me is today, I got to meet the main YouTube content creator for a channel called Got Out, and his two dogs, Mr. Echo and Dodger. So if you haven't checked out his channel, you should. It's called Got Out on YouTube. He typically posts weekly. He's been in his travel trailer for several years, and he definitely puts out some great videos, travels the country, and we're planning a future hookup at a pretty unique spot in a month or two. But it was great to meet him. But for the rest of you, go out there, be positive, be nice, and be active.